Hello TGgang, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is an exciting one. It's in collaboration with Maybelline, who have just released their collection with Puma. These are some of the stuff that I got to try in the video, along with Maybelline products only. So I know you guys have been going on for such a long time saying we'd love to see you wear Maybelline stuff, and finally the opportunity came by. So if you want to see me recreate this look, then stay tuned. So firstly, to start, you can see that my brows are done. I am going to be using the Instant Anti-Age Rewind Concealer. This is the shade Tan. I'm going to use this to clean up my brows. You really need to just turn this thing around so like product comes out of it. Like I said before, don't set your eyes with anything, because you really want the eyeshadow to come through. So we're going to be using the Burgundy Bar from Maybelline as well. I've never tried this palette before. I noticed that all the shades going from this one all the way down here are all shimmer, and it only has 2 matte shades. So I'm going to start with this matte shade over here at the top as the transition. I'm just going to use my crease brush, and I'm going to take that and brush it on the top. I am going to be taking this dark brown shadow over here, and it's not focusing, focus, over here, and I am going to use that as my first shadow. So I'm just going to pack it on. Said this before we blend everything out, we just pack it on. Now I'm going to go in with my color blending brush, and I'm going to use this to just make sure that there's no harsh lines here at the top. This just makes the eyeshadow look like it's just flowing. Now we're going to go back in with our concealer, and we are going to cut our crease. I love a cut crease, so I'm obsessed with cut creases. This one is going to be a high one. Okay, now that we've cut our crease, we are gonna go in. So I think we're gonna start with this gold shadow over here, this one. I'm gonna take a flat shadow brush and take that gold. We are gonna start with this color in the inner corners of our eyes. Then we're going to take this sort of burgundy red purple shade over here, and you just want to lay it over the gold so that it transitions and it just doesn't look like 2 different shadows sitting there. I'm just gonna go in with this one here just to give a bit of a more like transition where the line meets. Now we are going to take a smaller brush and go in with that dark shadow. This we are gonna pack on at the edge here where the shadow, the shimmer shadow meets the matte shadow, so it looks seamless. And that is what it looks like. Now I am gonna apply mascara. For mascara we are using the Maybelline New York and Puma mascara. This is part of the new range that I'm actually looking at now. I really like the packaging, it's really cute. So it's shimmery at the top. I love cute packaging, guys. It just makes my life, like, especially if it's like this color pink, it just looks great in here because you can see the colors in here are pretty much like white. So I love anything with cute packaging. So I'm gonna put on my mascara and then wear my lashes off camera. So while that's drying, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Baby Scan Instant Pore Eraser. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation in the shade Cocoa. To conceal, I'm going to be going back in with my anti-age eraser in the shade Tan. To set my face, I am going to be using this Maybelline Face Studio setting powder. It's a loose setting powder. Now we're going to take a shader brush and go in back into that burgundy bar. We're going to take that dark color and shade it under our eyes. Look cute. Then we're gonna take this small little brush and we're gonna go in with this gold pigmented color here for the inner corners of eyes. It's super bright, so I'm gonna mix it with a bit of the gold here. To contour our face, we're going to be using the Fit Me Espresso powder. This is just to give our face a bit more depth. So this is shadow, so we're going to be bronzing it. Now we're gonna go back in with the mascara, the Maybelline mascara for under our eyes. Next, we're going to be using this Maybelline Color Glass Face Duo Stick. And the best way to use this is to rub it onto your fingers. And then you should have a red color, and pat it on to your cheek. I like to use this as a base for my shadow or my highlighter. If you put it on directly, it will lift your makeup. So just pat it on slightly. Now we're going to be going in with the I love highlighter. So this is the Maybelline Cream Chrome Highlighter, and this shade is called Knockout. Yes, so it's sticking to the whole theme, since this is like Puma is a sports brand. I feel like Knockout sounds like boxing in a way. So you want to go in lightly because you had a base, and you're just gonna brush it on lightly, like really lightly over the base you had there. Then we're gonna do the other side. And then I'm gonna take a powder brush and just dust off this highlighter that I had, this powder I had on the side. Dust it off, make sure everything looks good. Looks cute already. Now for lipsticks, I have two shades over here, both from the Maybelline and Puma range. So I have both of these from the Puma range. This one is called Unstoppable, which is a lighter version, and this one is called Fierce. So I think for this look, we're gonna go for Fierce because it's much more of a darker color and it's more in line with brown one. So we're gonna take the highlighter again, Knockout, so at the tip of my nose. That always gotta glow, baby. Bridge of my nose, then that part. I feel like I look gangster right now. Yes, yes, yes. And this is pretty much the finished look. So to set my face, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Lasting Fix. It is the makeup setting spray, and it says it's supposed to last up to 16-hour wear. This is a matte finish, by the way. Yes. So this is the finished look. My thoughts on the collection: I love the lippy. I definitely think this is such a nice winter color, because in winter when you're wearing your coats, you really can stand out with the dark shades. So I would definitely recommend this. I love the highlighter. I've always wanted to try Maybelline highlighters. I'm glad I had the opportunity of trying out some of the products in this video. So that is definitely actually the whole collection is amazing. I love the mascara, it worked really well. I'm loving the fact that I got to match this up with the perfect eye look for this. Okay, so so I really love how it turned out. I was a bit like worried when I heard that it is a collaboration between Puma, which is a sports brand, and Maybelline, which is makeup, but it turned out really great. I mean, the way they named everything just made it super, like, extremely fun to work with. So I would definitely recommend all of this. I will be leaving information down below on where you can shop for collection, so check it out.